Yeah. Guys, when they started exposing themselves to me in Sierra Vista about who I was and my life, which I always knew on a subconscious level, but it's you just don't have delusions of grandeur. You really don't think it's gonna happen. You just kind of go, yeah, like remember Bill Cosby with Noah and the Ark? What's a cubit? Right? So when it started happening, I got excited because I thought they were gonna do something about it. I thought they had real good people, but you got to understand one thing: where we're still in this Shark Tank Lions Den, this cyber Shark Tank Lion, because David Rockefeller was not in charge. He was just a player in this game. And the one thing in the world that David Rockefeller hated the most was self-righteous hypocrites. He used to say this to Charlton Heston all the time. Dear Charlton, you know what self-righteous means? It means thinking and believing you are right when you're obviously fucking wrong. And I'm like, this guy's virtual presence, they had a virtual presence in my house from the time I was a little kid, okay? And he was in the military, okay? In the military, we say shit and fuck a lot because this shit is fucked up, okay? One of the most exemplary historical custers in written language of all time, okay, is a man in a book called the Bible in the New Testament. He uses two specific words repetitively: heathen and hypocrite. A hypocrite is a lying, drug dealing, sell your mother for sex fucking pimp, and a heathen is their customers and wants to own the business. Okay, he yells it in public in front of little girls and old ladies, and yeah, because you can't sit there and say, "Oh no, this man is a righteous man. He has a business. He's a businessman." No, forget that and trespass, love one another, faithful peace, you heathen, you hypocrite. Fuck you, your shit's fucked up. Okay. Is basically what he's saying. Okay. Everybody who's intelligent loves Jesus. Everybody who's not intelligent thinks they are Jesus. Everybody who doesn't give a fuck doesn't give a fuck, right? Oh, good song. I was raised in New Mexico. So War is one of my favorite groups of all time. Life is a Ghetto. Oh, yeah. Marvin Gaye, War, Stylistics, Blue Magic, Ted Mills. Yeah, I was listening to Ted the other day and his group members. The very first time I looked at you. And that song annoys me because it's like, why do you do shit like that? Why you break up with the girl to start that? No, that's ridiculous. You act like a bitch. Knock it off. Just, don't do that. I only stopped so we can start all over again. Just say, hey, we're act like we broke up so we can have makeup sex. Okay. So let's pretend we're having makeup sex. You're just a nut. I know I'm funny. Are we going to have makeup sex? Why? Because makeup sex is better than, obligation sex. I don't want obligation sex. I want makeup sex. I want to feel like you lost me. You almost lost me. And now you have me again for another day, right? You're funny. No, it's true. And people are like that. You know where I get it from? Jennifer Lopez. You don't know what you got till it's gone. All that stuff and everything. It's like, no, that's complete horseshit. No, most people are like that. Most people will. Amy, my second wife. I wanna take you for granted. I wanna push you around, and I will, and I will. I wanna push you, and I will, and I don't feel like I've ever been good enough. I don't feel like I've ever been really loved by hands that touch me, and I'm a little bit angry, and I feel a little bit dirty. That was one of the first songs she sang to me. When she played 3 a.m. for me, and she's okay, and then it's, oh, well, that's his mom dying. Oh, I can relate to that one. My mom died of cancer too, from her treatment, because they didn't want to pay for her to stay alive because she wasn't the Queen of England. It was pretty horrible. I knew at the time, my dad explained it to me, but what can you do? You can't go murder everybody in the corporation for murdering your family. I mean, you're murdering your mother. All you can do is understand life's eternal, grace is infinite. I am going to help this world be a place where our mothers aren't murdered over money. And it's hard. I was thinking about her last night because I look a lot like her and I talk a lot like my mom. I know it drives my dad crazy. Because he wants me to accept his Jesus is God and tell him his Jesus is God, and we're all gonna daddy saying bass, mama saying tenor. Is like, that does not apply in physics. You can't believe that. Okay, just because Constantine and Jerome wrote it down doesn't mean that's what actually happened. Okay. Comic book sales down? Think we're welcome at Comic-Con? No, we're right-wing conservative Christians. Okay. Self-righteous hypocrites also include Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, Oprah Winfrey. Okay. He didn't say they'll gladly kill over he didn't say, only Kirk Cameron and only Charlton Heston will gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and your Jesus die, Parsons. He didn't say that. You got to understand David Rockefeller. When he sets up a Shark Tank Lion's Den, he knows what the F he's fucking doing when your shit is fucked up, and he traps you in your shit, and he caught you all on camera. Saw the marks on your shoulder. Stayed until it was over. I'm gonna tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I've been listening to your reasoning. It makes no sense at all. You think that you're a player. And was it James? His cute kid? Well, he's probably got a really gorgeous wife. He's a celebrity. So I'm looking at the kid. Oh my God, the kid's so damn cute. It's like my nephews. No, my nephews all look like movie stars. Okay. Yeah, they do. Well, the grandpa looks like a movie star. And grandma and grandpa, look. Grandma and grandpa. Leading, Jimmy Stewart and his leading lady. Okay, mom and dad, so yeah, they look like movie stars, right? So my nephews all look like movie stars, and my nieces are, really, really pretty. It's funny because you get a lot of these guys, I told you that about me and Chris Pachon. Chris was French Polynesian, and he had this sister Nora, okay? And she's French Polynesian, right? Okay. He stayed at my house one time, and he's Pancha, so it's like, yeah, it's Pancha. She's got kind of that, Farrah Fawcett kind of thing with the Charlie's Angels. Yeah, my sister's pretty. Yeah, okay. She's a bitch. And then I start asking about his, and she goes, she's a bitch. Right? She's my sister. I'm like, Chris, you're funny. But no, that's how Chris was funny. And Chris, his mom and dad worked at the fort at White Sands. And he used to always get me in trouble in class because he would start whistling. They would yell at me. It's like, you don't hear that? Okay. He would start whistling the opening to Can't Smell Without You. Okay. And then he knew it would make me crack up. And then the teacher, what's so funny, Mr. Parsons? You didn't hear that? He whistles better than I do. No, I do. I would never sell him out. I would just laugh. Just like Vidori, the kid that looked like George Takei. That was the house mouse in Basic when he was going to his march and do his things. And they would always, what's so funny, Parsons? I would never rat Matthew out. That's why they loved me so much. People used to make me laugh, and I would get going, and then I would just sit there. What's so funny? Nothing. So you wouldn't sit there. Well, he did it. I would never rat anybody out. That's why they're like, oh, love Parsons. You can't. That's why they sent me and Kaya Hui all the time to talk to the baby flights to help everybody get through and look out for each other and take Henry Kaya Hui, Ohana. My brother from another mother across the water, right? Like my music brothers when I was a kid. I don't know, by their music and the way they do things, I saw them as way when I was growing up. I was thinking about them today when I was shooting hoops because they were playing. Neto and Anatar, okay? I don't know what their last name is. Oh, because I got to look up Tresos Reyes and see if I think they're from Puerto Rico. I gotta go look those guys up and see their bio, all the stuff. These guys, this is Graham and, what's the other kid's name? I forgot. Graham and Russell. Graham and Russell are their first names. They're from Australia. They're called Air Supply. And this is one of my favorite songs of theirs, and it's a very good song, and if you don't like it, and you're all sitting there going, well, only gay people listen to that, well, then slap me gay, because I love Air Supply. They can make all the stadiums rock. Seriously. Which one's that? Make all this. You making love out of nothing at all. Yeah, that's a good one too. Lost in love and all out of love. That's a good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then what's those are the big three. Isn't there like one more? It was like a big hit. I can't remember. But there's lots of groups like that. Like Firefall. I love Firefall. Anybody else love Firefall? Listen to Orleans earlier. Love Orleans. Anybody else love Orleans? Right. And so, but guys, the reflection of the Gospels is in the books, okay? But we are the Gospels, okay? Don't believe in a book. Believe in the living Word in front of you. Especially when you get a lot of people, I believe in Jesus Christ. We should all live the Lord's Prayer when we're dead in the kingdom of the... Oh, Daddy sang bass, Mom sang tenor, and me... But I like Statler Brothers, too. I like Johnny and June Carter Cash, too. Yeah. Guess what? When we're living the Lord's Prayer, that will all be public domain, and we can get MP3 players, and we can put those songs on it, and we can listen at barn barbecues anytime we want. No one will say, hey, you owe me money for that. Money's not real, you batshit crazy little bastard. Get your bitch and get out of here. Hey, what do you want me to say? I think it'll get radically different. I don't think it'll be like this. I think we're caught in a bad brain activity of a bunch of liars, heathens, and hypocrites. I think what will happen is like, are you okay? You know, when that one guy was rapping and he was Elton John, it's like, no, don't give him the Snickers. I'd rather hear Elton John than this bullcrap narcissistic talking about yourself to old Ohio Player albums with somebody doing funky monkey face on it. I'm just kidding. I like Premier's beats are good. And I have a friend named Joe who also makes beats, and they're also really good. Some rap is really good. Some rap is crap, just like some rock is good and some rock is crap. Some country is good and some country is crap. Yeah. Are you kidding? They had racist, horrible, bigoted songs and stupid songs. And I liked them when I was a kid. Comanche, you fought hard. Comanche, you tried. That's not what happened at all. But it was all propaganda that they were taught to believe when we're still stupid. We still think money's real, and we still fight and kill over it and vote in elections to fight and kill over money. Or were you not paying attention about what just happened this last year? And, they sit there, but Barack Obama killed more people with more weapons in his first time in office than Donald Trump. But Barack Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize. No, he was killing the right people. All the business partners, all the business people that were not the business partners of the people who give out the Nobel Peace Prize. You haven't been keeping up with the Jetsons and the Flintstones? Want some Lucky Strike cigarettes? Stanford University says they're the healthiest cigarettes of all. I saw it on the Jack Benny show with Marilyn Monroe. It was endorsed by one of the top institutions of education in the United States of America. If they say it's so, it should be so. If it's not in our archives, it doesn't exist. Well, Ferry Across the Mersey by Jerry and the Pacemakers. Anybody else like Jerry and the Pacemakers? I don't know which one I like better. Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying or this one. They're both favorites. It's hard to pick one that you think is better than the other. It's like, they're both good. I wonder if he's got other good tunes. I know I went to go check Louis Larbero. I connected to Kirk Cameron, so I'm a little spastic. Well, because he doesn't believe in me, I'm like the Antichrist. It's like, are you sure about that? Because David Rockefeller couldn't stand you. He thinks you're Junior Charlton Heston. Okay. He does not like you. I can keep people safe from technology with technology, but I can't keep them safe from themselves. So if you're sitting there going, I want to live the Lord's Prayer, but no one will let me tell anybody, so I can't publicly support Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. as the 1322nd Redeemer of Islamic prophecy, okay? And then I can protect you with technology from technology, but I can't protect you from yourself. So you just sit there and you think, oh, this person's trying to kill me, or I have to go knock off a store to pay my bills. Then you're screwed. They're going to try to fuck you in the head to get you the stupid things to self-destruct so they think it doesn't work. Parsons can't protect anybody. I can protect you with technology from technology, but I cannot protect you from yourself. Thank you, Kirk Cameron. And was it James? Cute kid. It's a cute kid. Salvation is living the Lord's Prayer. So stand up for me with that, and you're saved. Hallelujah. I love you guys. I'm going to go to bed. We'll talk tomorrow, all right? Peace.